Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Miss Charline, and welcome to Lunch with the Finance Bunch. And today, Matthew and I. Hi, Matthew.
What's going on?
You want to do your whole little intro?
Nah, I ain't got a crazy spiel today.
You don't? Okay, good. Because we want to get right to our guest, who is Michael Stanford, and we call him Meezy, and he's an artist and designer. And the shoes you see displayed, I'm going to put in my purse, and I'm taking them home. That's my disclaimer. So how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Blessed.
Yes, you are. You are truly, truly blessed. And why I say that is your art is amazing.
Thank you.
Yes, I went on Instagram. Your account is just so full of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shoes.
Thank you.
And other things too, but I want to focus on whatever you want to focus on. I almost went there to talk about only shoes, but we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Now, this is your first time on our show.
Yes.
And I know that you are a YouTuber, you are a designer of shoes and all this stuff you have going on. So you want to tell us just a little bit about yourself?
Yes. I started off doing shoes about 2007. Maybe before that, but really like around 2007, just playing around, doing stuff with my friends' shoes. They letting me draw on their shoes. I was really messing their shoes up. I'm not
you got good friends.
Yeah, I'm not really as good as I am now back then. So that's how I started off. I was using the wrong type of paint.
Oh, so you had to figure out which paints to use that would stick to a shoe.
Yes, and no one would tell me where to get the paint from. So
Okay.
Oh yeah, everybody usually is like real secretive about stuff.
Yeah, that
like
was like, oh, we mix it, we make it ourselves, and I was like, oh, okay. So I was going to Michael's and going to go buy paint, do it, and the paint rub off.
Right,
So I
and
was
lift.
like, oh.
So you found the right paint.
Yes, when I found the right paint, it was just I kept just trying, buying shoes. My old shoes, I was just trying. They'd get messed up, I redo them, and I wear them around, and people would be like, "Oh, who did your shoes?" And I'd be like, "Oh, I did them myself." And they'd give me that look like, "Nah, we don't believe you."
Exactly, like we need more proof.
Yeah, so I kept doing it. Like every shoe I had, I just kept doing it. So eventually they'll see me again. They'll be like, "Oh, they'll look," and then they'll be like, oh, "Okay, I'm gonna try to." They'll eventually like, "Can you do mine?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was just charging like $25 back then.
Oh my goodness, because you're still kind of honing your craft, kind of getting it together.
Yes,
Got that hustle spirit
value.
though. He was like, man, I'm about to get these dollars.
Yeah,
Right?
I was trying.
So now, when was the first time you really realized that you had a talent that you could be paid for? Because that's the day when you never go back. You're like, whoa, they paid me.
I started doing the SpongeBob Tims for my homegirl.
Oh.
And I had did a pair back then for a little kid. He probably was around 2. He probably like around 12 now.
Oh, nice. So it's about 10 years ago.
Yeah, she sent me a picture on Instagram a long time ago, and I was like, wow.
You was like, you went way back in the archives for this.
Right?
Time be flying by.
It
for real.
really, really
Definitely.
does.
Especially like to see like your progression from then till now with all the time that goes by. I know it has to trip you out.
Yeah, I used to think I was like tight back then. I'd be like, nah, that wasn't it.
Still gotta work on my game a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't it back then. I look at it now, it's a big progress.
Wow. So now, did you always know you were an artist, or did it just progressively come because of your interest in doing the shoe art? Because, like, I never know, like with people who are creative, you wonder, when does that creativity start? It's a difference between when it starts and when you're getting paid for it, because you just think everybody else can do it. No, they can't.
Right.
This is a talent. This is a gift. So when did you realize, wait a minute, this is a gift. Like, I can do this.
I got sick when I was 21. Like, I had kidney disease.
Okay.
I was on dialysis.
Oh, okay.
So to keep my mind off that, I started drawing again. I always knew how to draw since I was like 4 years old.
Oh,
I've been
okay.
drawing because my dad knew how to draw.
Okay.
Yeah, so all his kids, I'm the one that got the talent from him.
Okay.
But he stopped drawing when I started drawing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
But
Did he like constantly check out your stuff like as you would be drawing and be like, oh, okay,
and critique it?
Yeah, he'd just look at it like, oh yeah, he good.
He got that from me.
Yeah. And then my friends right now, they'll still be like, oh, I remember you was drawing in elementary.
Oh, so they remember
I was
that
drawing
you could draw.
Bart
too.
Simpson and Goofy, and that was
Oh,
like
a
the
bunch of
first
different, like,
characters I
characters
was
and stuff
drawing.
like that.
Yeah, elementary.
Oh, wow. And so then progressively you started drawing on shoes and painting on shoes, and until you fast forward to today, and now people are paying you top dollar for your art on shoes.
Yes.
Nice.
That's the reason why I started painting when I got sick.
When you got sick?
Yeah.
That's
I had to find something to do, and I just started painting those shoes to keep my mind off of it,
Yeah.
to keep me going. So that's what really got me doing. Then I had stopped for about 3 years and started trying to do clothes, like drawing on T-shirts.
Yes.
And trying to sell them to my homeboys, and I was like selling them to the same 2 homeboys.
And they're like, okay, we got all the shirts we need, brother. We
I
cannot
was selling it
continue
to the
to
same
support your
two.
effort.
I was telling to the same 2 friends. And then it was like other people started coming like, oh, can you make this for me? Can you make this? So that's how I kept going. Then eventually I came out with my own character. Yeah, I came out with my own character. It took about 3 months.
For you to design and create it and bring it through development.
Yes, it's crazy because I started off with glasses and a tongue. Like just the glasses and the tongue.
That was it.
Then I made the hair later on. Then I made the body later on.
Okay.
And it was like piece by piece, you started like creating a whole like person or character.
Yeah, the character crazy. Like so.
So did you see it in your mind and then put it on paper, or did he literally come together? Did the character literally come together in those little pieces?
Yeah, in the little pieces.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a female. That's the one I draw on the walls. and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So she came together first. Her mouth. You notice he said her tongue, then her eye, so she could talk before she could see, and then she got hair, and then she got a body. That's kind of the way it works with women, I think.
The mouth definitely comes first.
Yeah, that was crazy right there. That was a crazy experience.
Wow. Have you created other characters besides her?
Yeah, I have a dog too.
Oh, okay.
But he just have a face right now. With
Oh,
a
okay.
crown. Yeah.
Nice. And so he's just coming together slowly too.
Yeah, he'll eventually have a body.
That's amazing. So you're not I was going to ask if you were the only artist in your family, but you're not. Your dad was an artist too. Now, is he still an artist, or no, he stopped when you started?
Yeah, he stopped. He stopped a long time ago.
Wow.
Now, what
Like,
kind
he
of
used
art
to
did
draw
he do?
Martin Luther King and all that.
Oh,
Okay.
so he did more.
Yeah, he used to draw all that. But I just
Okay.
draw cartoons. I can't draw people for nothing.
Okay.
I tried for the years. It doesn't work.
Okay, so yours is more is a cartoon character.
Yeah, I could look at a cartoon, just do it like
Like
that.
it's nothing.
Just draw
Yeah.
it.
Word. What's some of your favorite characters that you've done over the course of the years that have stuck out to you, where you're like, man, this right here, this
On the
is
shoes?
Uh huh.
Oh, yeah, like Bart Simpson ones. The Rugrat ones are real popular. Like the Rugrats.
Yeah.
The little kids, they like Paw Patrol. I don't really. I really get tired of drawing Paw Patrol, but I keep it going. Yeah.
It's like, man,
I like it's another cartoon. Is it any other cartoon? Paw Patrol. Okay.
nonstop. But I could definitely understand some of the other ones, because especially like Rugrats, like going on the whole like 90s nostalgia. which is,
Yeah,
coming
like
in popular.
backflashes, like Recess, Rugrats,
Yeah.
The Simpsons. Like it's stuff like we grew up on too. Like we still was watching it.
Exactly.
So Smurfs, I did some Smurf ones, but
But I
I'm gonna
love
say
Rugrats.
Rugrats is like probably like one of my favorites right now. that
That's
I've
dope.
done.
Yeah, as soon as I seen that, it definitely took me back. It was that one and the ones that I seen that you did on some Vans for Bebe's Kids.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Bebe's.
that one was
And I have
cute.
another pair of Bebe Kids that I have to do this weekend. Some
Word.
more, so I gotta like switch it around.
I
'Cause
hear.
I don't like doing the same exact design on the shoes.
Okay.
So something will have to like switch around, like even the characters, like rotation.
Oh,
I
okay.
would have to switch them around.
So it's literally like almost every single piece is a one of one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
I don't like doing it's like take the fun out of it when you do the exact same thing over.
Right.
Exactly.
It takes the fun out of it.
I hear you, because as far as like your creativity, it probably like makes it feel like it's being a little bit stagnant versus like having to constantly push yourself to do something different.
Yeah. Even sometimes when they be like they want 2 characters, I give them a price for 2 characters, right? Mm-hmm. Like if I'm bored, I'll just add like a gang of characters. I'll just add more characters on it, and they'll be happy for that too.
Nice.
Of course.
Yeah.
You start out with paying for 1 or 2 characters and you get a whole family.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now you really got some bang for your buck.
Exactly. Get that creative
Like
flow
I did
going.
the show, the PJs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Old Chris Rock joint.
I added all the characters on there. It was just supposed to be a certain few, but I added all of them just to see if I could do it.
That's what's up. It made it a whole fam.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever put those characters like on a wall?
I put Homer Simpson on the wall.
Did you?
From my friend Rothstein. They have a clothing store they just opened on 43rd and Crenshaw.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, they just opened it about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
Rothstein Clothing, that's what it's called.
Oh, okay. And so you did the character.
Yeah, Homer Simpson.
Homer
It's on the
Simpson on
background,
there.
but I usually don't do
Like walls or mirrors. Or
unless it's
any
my
of that.
character.
Okay, only
Yeah.
yours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
So-
smart. That way it's like you're putting a stamp on.
Well,
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
then
they
it's
know
not
when they
that-
see her, they be like, "Oh, I know who did that,"
Yeah,
or
'cause
something
she's-
like that.
Yeah, because she's very interesting. I saw her. I was like, oh, okay. Got a little home girl.
And then, I turned down a lot of stores because of that
Yeah.
at first.
Oh, okay, because they want you to do.
Something else that I
something
wasn't
else.
I wasn't really feeling. So since I'm cool with this person,
You did it.
I did it just to try something new.
Okay. Well, that brings us to a point because I really want to get into how the artist minds work. So next, I'm going to ask you when we come back, about if you express yourself through your art. So we're going to wrap for just a moment, and we're going to come back. My name is Miss Charline. This is Lunch with the Finance Bunch, and we are talking on Dash Talk Radio. And we're going to come right back with our amazing artist and designer, MEZEON. Welcome back to Lunch with the Finance Bunch. I'm Miss Charline, and I have Matthew sitting in with me. I'm really happy about that. And we are talking to Michael Stafford, and we call him MEZEON, and he's an artist and designer. And so we were starting to talk about, in the last segment, we were starting to talk about, creating art and, some of the emotion that might be attached to it. So I wanted to find out from you, are you, do you express your art, like express your feelings and emotions through your art? Is that the same for you? Because a lot of artists say, that's how they express their feelings and emotion. Is it the same for you?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
It is, because I could be mad and then start painting, and I'll probably paint my best work.
Oh, okay, because you get all the emotion out through the art.
Yes. Anything.
Wow.
It could change anything, any mood.
That's
Be
amazing.
mad. And when you finish that, you'll feel better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a big time stress relief. That's for sure.
Yes, it is.
Wow. How long does it take you to create? Let's say someone places an order and they want you to do a pair of shoes for them. How long does it take you to complete that order?
I usually say about a week, but one shoe, I'm gonna say a pair of Vans, high
Right.
top, about 3 hours.
About 3 hours?
Yes.
Wow. So you can
And
complete.
that's literally like in no time. It's literally.
I know.
Yeah, about 3 hours. Because once you draw the characters on the shoes, the painting is the easy part. Drawing the characters on the shoes is the hard part.
Because you're dealing with canvas or suede or
Yeah.
different materials, right?
Yeah.
And two, probably like it's like, does it take a process because you have to get like the proportions and everything right?
No, I just look at the pictures from the iPad.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I could just look at it and draw it on there. Yeah, I just want to have the perfect character, like the position of it.
Oh, okay.
So I look at the different characters, like one character, I'll probably have like 20 different pictures of them. And I'll be like, oh, this one perfect for this part right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can just see it.
Yeah. I could vision it. And like, even if I'm doing a pair, I get an idea for another pair.
Right.
The vision comes while you working on one pair. You could get the visions for the whole other pair while you're doing it.
Oh, wow.
Nice. So it's like before you know it, it's like you start with one and you've already kind of
I already know what I want to do for the
everything.
another shoe.
For the next shoe.
Yeah, the next shoe. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Now that in itself right there is a gift because you have the foresight and the vision to know exactly what you want to do.
Yeah. It's all about the colors, the matching. It's all about everything. The position of the shoe. Like this Puma creeper, I think they call Fendi creepers. Yeah, just tape it up. I already know the colors I'm gonna put on because like the brighter the colors, the more the shoe will stand out. Like on dark colors, bright colors stand out more.
Right. And I mean, these are perfect. Like I can't tell. Like they're just perfect. I was looking at them and we were talking and I was like, oh, I could probably go home and do this myself.
I'm telling you, she was trying to size them up and was like, oh yeah, these are definitely my size.
Yeah, I could take these home with me. Yeah, they do look like my size, come to think of it. We can talk later though. But they're really, and they look comfortable too.
And the funny part
And
is we
they're
were
so cute.
away from during one of the breaks we were talking about like, man, like can you give us some secrets or tricks of the trade of how you do your stuff? And he was like, I can let you know, but you know
You can't do it.
You can't do
It's
it.
a lot to it. It took me a lot. It took me a long time to figure it out too. Like it's like layers you put over each other, and then you gotta like whatever the color of the shoe is, you gotta blend it in. It's like it's a lot to the
work.
splashing because it won't come out right.
So this overnight success took 10 years, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. You gotta put your
So if
time
you want
in.
to put your time in
lot of
and
time.
learn the craft, you can. Or you can just get a hold of Meezy and he can just do it for you in 1 week. And for me, I think that's the easier way to
I think
go.
everybody said amen.
I know. I'm definitely not an artist, so that's not one of my gifts. So why not? And this is another question I have before it goes through my mind. So like, can you look at a person and they say, well, just design a pair of shoes for me. I don't know what I want. And you look at them, and they go, this would look good on them. Can you do that too, or or do you?
I really ask them I ask them what do they
What
like
characters
first?
do they like?
Yeah,
And then
like
you can just design something.
yeah, because 2 minds is better than one.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, what do you like? What colors do you like? Or some people like, a lot of people just tell me to just do whatever.
Yeah.
They'll bring the shoes and be like, oh,
Just do whatever.
Just do them. I trust your vision. Just do it. And I'm like, okay, that's better.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
let me
because
do
I
it.
already know. My favorite color is orange.
Mm-hmm.
And I want and I love the Rugrats.
Okay.
Isn't it Jessica? Is that the one? The little girl in there? Jessica?
Angelica.
Angelica.
She's
is my
definitely about to mess up your whole order.
And I like all these colors. And I like the fact that the shoe is black. I'm going somewhere with this. And I like the Rugrats. And I'm just saying. I know what size I wear.
Cancel her order.
I trust
I
you.
gave my mom some shoes before she had them on, and then some girl had came up to her and was like, "Oh, I like your shoes. Did Meezy do them?" And she like, "Yeah." And then she like, "How much you charge?" And she was like, "Nothing." And then she was like, my mom said the girl looked at her like, "Nothing." Like, you know him? And she was like, "Yeah, I know him." And then she was like, oh, she like, my mom told her like, that's my son. And she like, oh,
better not charge me.
Exactly. I gave birth to this man. I better get free shoes for life.
For life. That brings up a good question. Do friends and family ask you to do stuff for free? And how do you handle that?
I mean, it depends on. Like if my nephew or somebody asks me, I'll do it for free. But
Okay.
So that's a real guilt trip right there.
Right.
if they grown and they ask me, I used to do it for free. I'm like, nah.
You got a job.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna say, you got a
Yeah.
job. You got
Yeah.
some income.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My nephew hit me up one day. He like stalks my Twitter. I mean, not my Twitter, my Instagram.
Instagram.
Like he stalks it. So he hit me up. He's like, "Oh, Uncle Mike, can you do me some shoes?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do them. What size you wear?" So I did them. As soon as I took it to him, he seen them. He gets on the he plays the PlayStation. You know, you can play online. You can talk to your friends.
Right.
Oh yeah, he got the bragging to his friends on the internet. He's like, "Oh yeah, you should see these shoes my uncle just bought me. I mean, just made me."
They
Then
hot.
his mom told me like he be at school telling his friends he got a celebrity uncle. I'm like, I'm not no celebrity.
Yes, you are.
Go to school every single day. The new pair of kicks. Like you can't get these. These are 101s.
Yeah, I know he be bragging too. I know he do.
Oh
'Cause
man.
he's around that age. He's like 12 right now, 11, 12. So he's around that
Oh
age.
yeah, where they got that flex game and they want to be super cool,
Yeah.
man, on school campus. I definitely feel you.
Now, is there like, do you have like a goal in mind of what you'd like to accomplish with your art? You know, because I mean, you do great work. Is there a goal that you have in mind?
Yeah, the goal, I want to have a store one day, not right
Okay.
now. Like, perfect timing is everything, but not right now. So,
Okay.
yeah, and I want to just wake up one day and just see it like on TV or something.
Yeah.
Like I seen it on the news before. Like
Uh-huh.
I used to have my hats on Melrose, and there was a girl on the news singing like different songs.
Yeah.
And I was getting all type of text messages like, "You see this? You see this? You got your hat on."
She got your hat on.
I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Yeah, but I want to send like more out the country.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
smart.
I sent to Germany,
That's a huge
Trinidad.
market for art too.
so I want to send to like London.
Yeah, Japan
China,
and-
Japan. Yeah, I want to send. When I send right there, then I'm gonna feel real good.
Okay, so you want to go international.
Yeah, I want to go international.
That's
That
when
would be
Meezy is
great.
definitely gonna be flexing on us on the gram.
I'm going to tell you right now.
I really
when-
want to go to international.
Okay,
'Cause
well-
I just learned how to send out of town, like go to DHL, how to
Oh,
send it. And I didn't know how to do it at first. Like,
Okay.
I sent it through Priority, but I think DHL is the best.
It is.
For
For
international.
international,
Yeah,
it
big time.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
So-
really hands on with all your products and
Yeah,
make
and
sure
they get there
from point A
fast.
to
And
Like
they make sure.
they get there within like 4 days. So I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
That's so cool. So Meezy's going international. I'm going with you. I'm going to be able to show my shoes off and say, he's an international designer.
I'm telling you, so you better get your shoes now because once he goes fully international, best believe those prices are gonna go up.
I'll be stalking him like his nephew does. Be like, Holly, I knew you win.
And the
I'm just
nephew's gonna have
kidding.
the ultimate flex game,
I
big.
know.
I'm eventually after Christmas, I'm gonna get back into doing clothes too. Like, I wanna get
Okay.
my
You should.
shirts printed, like my logos. I'll be drawing them. I just draw them and then I send them to someone and they
Right.
turn them into the actually thing I can get it printed on.
Right.
Like digitize it. Yeah.
And then everything
Right.
silk screen.
Yeah, I can get that too eventually.
So
That's
you
the
got a
next
big
that's the
business.
next step.
So that's your next step.
Yeah. But I know I
Okay.
can't do it by myself, so I'm
Yeah, you need
have
to have a
find
little.
certain people
Right.
that's serious about it. You can't just that's not gonna work. Cause I had someone doing it before, like, oh, go pick it up from him, or he'll drop it off to you.
Yeah.
Nah.
So you got to work with certain people.
They start saying like they made it.
Oh, so
yeah.
he started taking credit for.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, Meezy.
Oh,
after
man.
this interview, me and you, we gonna have a little entrepreneurial intervention. I'm gonna hook you up and help you protect yourself because
Yeah.
you can't be having people taking your stuff. You're a great artist, and you know that's one of the things that I love highlighting and featuring people and entrepreneurs who are doing something with their lives and
Yeah.
being able to monetize it.
I don't know if you seen the Rihanna slippers she came out with.
Oh,
the
yes.
jelly ones. Yeah, I had it a pair. I put my name on a picture, and it went viral. Like because they came out one day, I grabbed them the same day they came out, and I painted them. The same day they came out, I painted and I put them up the next day, and it just went viral on the internet, and people was.
Word.
It was like hundreds of people just putting the picture up,
Right.
saying they made the.
Oh, they're trying to take credit for
yeah,
it?
they had covered my name on the picture.
Wow.
And saying they did it. So,
trying to use the
yeah.
power of like Photoshop and Illustrator.
Yeah, I was
Right.
like, I got my name on the picture, and
But
they
they
had
still
covered
cover
up.
it.
I
Yeah.
said, oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy how people would try to make money from.
From your
Somebody
creation.
else's.
Yeah, it was a dude on there saying he works for me. Like he was way in
Wow.
New Jersey. He was like, oh yeah, I work for him. Like so, everybody that leave me a comment on my Instagram, he'll DM him like, oh yeah, I work for him.
Oh wow! And trying
you
to like
could-
steal business or get
Yeah,
references.
they
based
was
off of
really
that.
giving them money. Like I don't know if they got their money back, but they was like, oh, he was like, I work for him. I send me your money and we'll send you the shoes. And I was
Oh
like,
my God.
you gotta watch out for Instagram. There's a lot of
Wow.
scammers on there.
Yeah.
So when some people hit me, they'll be like, oh, we got our money took before, so we don't really.
Wow.
That's the thing of the website coming.
Exactly.
Like I said, my website is finished, but I just don't know what to put on there yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, because you
It's-
don't want to get ripped off. Oh, we can. I'm not playing. You
Yeah.
and we can talk afterwards because I don't want you to get ripped off
it's
because
my website is MEZEON.com. It's you log on, it'll say we'll be back up soon.
Oh,
But
good.
It's done. I just got to figure out what I want to put on there.
Exactly. And trust me, as soon as you cut it on, I'm telling you, it's gonna be like ding, 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 ding. Buy now, buy now,
Buy
buy
now,
now,
buy
buy
now,
now. So
yeah.
get ready.
It's right at the Christmas. I'm open it up.
Yeah. So New Year 2018. New
Yeah, I'm gonna
Year.
focus on that right there.
Yeah.
And like other stuff that I'm gonna really focus on.
So listen in, y'all. Save some of that holiday money.
Exactly, because you know that's the truth. A lot of kids, and Matt can attest to this. He can tell us about the part of his childhood where I went financial literacy on him. But I didn't. After a while, I didn't buy Christmas presents.
Oh no, not at all. Definitely
No,
not at all.
I gave them money and I said, you decide when you spend it, before Christmas or after.
Yeah.
So we go after Christmas, and
And
they-
I mean, go ham, especially with like a lot of the sales or deals that you got. And
Mm-hmm.
also, too, you just get a feel for what exactly you want, you know, as far as your choices in like style, fashion, gifts, toys, anything.
Yeah.
Especially because when I was younger, I used to ask people to make sure they had a gift receipt with the box just in case I didn't like the product that you had.
Isn't that something?
So I could get the money so I could buy some custom shoes. Like, over sure.
But really, to buy things that you want. So, you know, I know when you come in and out of the holiday season, if you hear this and it's after the holiday season, one of the things you might want to think about is, you know, write down the list of people you bought gifts for, and really look at that list and see if you really should have did that.
Right.
You know, really, because you're in the emotion in December. You're all in your emotions and guilt and pressure and, you know, all that. And to spend all this money on Christmas. And then January 1st comes, and in the month of January, here comes the credit card bills. And maybe you shouldn't have done that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you should have done
Lights
something
is definitely
else.
not about to be on.
You know, so I didn't participate in that after a while. I just gave my kids money and I let them decide when to spend it. They already knew there wasn't a Santa Claus. I told them that, you know, you had to pay. Santa Claus is like Superman characters that you get at holiday time or at your birthday. You have to pay them. So for Santa to show up, you have to pay, because if not, you create an environment where kids think that one kid is better than them, or Santa likes this child better than me, and I was as good as I could be, and I still didn't get all the things that Mary got, and Mary, you know, wasn't good ever, and she got all this stuff. And so we set these things up, and then kids, you know, they participate in that, and I don't think that's right. Did I go off on a tangent?
You definitely did.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me get back.
We can bring it back.
We'll bring it back. So, Meezy, you know, the reason I went there is because I really feel like people should invest in quality things, is my point. Yeah. And someone investing in purchasing a pair of shoes from a young entrepreneur who's obviously talented makes much more sense to me. So save
And
up
they're
your money.
one-on-one.
And they're
you go find
originals.
these. You would never find
You will
these
never
nowhere.
find these anywhere. I mean, nowhere.
But-
Even with the characters on them, you're not going to find them like that.
No.
And the
but
quality and time that you put into it.
on Instagram is very powerful.
Yes.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. And the little kid hit me up one day. He was like I only have one pair of shoes for school. Like, he was like, I have one pair of shoes and one is bigger than the other one.
Oh.
And I was like, okay. So I'm thinking, right? So I'm like, he probably was around 13. He stayed in the north. I mean, up north
Okay.
by Oakland area somewhere.
Oh, okay. Shouts out to the Bay.
Yeah. I'm like, what size you wear? It was like 8.5. So I'm looking around, like, I have an 8.5 right here. I'm like, just send me your address. So I sent him the shoes.
Oh, how nice.
And then he sent me the picture. He's like, oh, thank you. I don't know if he thought I was serious. I was like, just send me your address, man. Like,
Probably not.
so I sent him the shoes. And he's like, oh, thank you, man. Thank you, man. He sent me this little thing. Like, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I love him. Like, it was some
Bro,
Sideshow
that's what's
Bob
up.
Vance. It's just, it ain't, like, I'll give back as much as I can. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
like before Christmas, I probably give away 4 pairs of Vans.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Like, I always do this every year. Like, I'm gonna say, send me your address. I'll just say random people to send me your address to
Right.
mezeworld@icloud.com.
Word.
Send me your size, and then I'm gonna send you some shoes. And I ain't gonna tell them I'm gonna send them the shoes. I'm just gonna
Exactly.
pick 4 random people.
Ooh, you're
Then
going
I
to get
send
all
them
kind of
shoes.
letters after
Yeah,
this.
I'm gonna do it
Yeah.
sometime this week.
Okay.
So I don't really. I'm just gonna pick them.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, y'all.
Yes.
It's funny too, because people are gonna, as soon as they receive a pair of shoes, they're gonna be like, look, make sure you store and hold on to my contact just in case if you're feeling good again, you know where my address is.
Right. Right. So when we come back, we're gonna break right now, but when we come back, we're gonna talk about your future.
Okay.
Can we talk about that?
Yes.
This is Miss Charline. You're listening to Lunch with the Finance Bunch on Dash Talk Radio. And Matthew, we have a true artist
For
in
real.
session with
Send
us.
your addresses in now, y'all.
Yeah, 'cause it's coming. It's coming.
Absolutely. This is Miss Charline on Lunch with the Finance Bunch. We're here at Dash Talk Radio. And today in our studio, of course, we have MEZEON, and he is a designer and an artist, and he does a lot of shoe designs. And so where we left off, we were talking about how charitable you are. You give shoes away during the holiday time to, people who may not be able to afford to buy your shoes.
Yeah.
I think that's just commendable.
Yeah.
That is just commendable because at this point in your business, you're already setting a precedence. So that's cool.
It's a good feeling though when you do it. It's a good feeling.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now, if someone's looking to purchase a pair of your shoes, I don't want to run past this. If someone's looking to purchase a pair of your shoes, where would they find you? I know you're on Instagram because I was looking at all the pictures. I was scrolling yesterday, going, "Oh, I like those. Those are beautiful." So it's like,
Yeah, Instagram is my main
Main
focus
place,
right now. But you can email me too at mezeworld@icloud.com. Yeah, that's like, it's when you on my bio on my Instagram, you just click the email and it'll go right
Okay.
to me.
oh, wonderful, because your shoes are amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. And I wanted to find out too, like, let's say someone wants you to do something customized for them where they not only choose the art, the colors, and do they have to bring you the shoe or do you order the shoe for them? How does that work?
It's either or how they want to do it. Because I could
Okay.
order the shoe. I could pick the shoe up from the store. It's however they want to do it.
Okay.
They can bring me
Easy
their
said,
shoes.
don't give them no dusty
Yeah.
shoes though.
I know.
No dusty shoes. Just
No run over dusty shoes, dirty. You don't put them in the washing machine, clean them and all that.
They
no.
will be rejected.
They
I
need
promise
to be
you.
new shoes.
Yeah.
Right?
I've been through that before. I'm not-
Someone sent you a pair of shoes and you're like, okay, what am I supposed to do with these?
yeah, for real.
That's crazy. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I want to have a store.
Okay.
5 years. Yeah. I want to just be taking trips, have a store. I don't want to have workers. I want to
Yeah.
give out jobs. I want to do all that.
That's amazing.
I want to focus 5 years from now. I'll probably be focusing on canvases too.
Yeah.
It take a lot of time in canvas, but that's where all the money is at.
Yeah,
It's on
big time.
canvas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you're making them limited to where, if you're doing them like one by one or real limited releases,
It's
man.
canvases
Right.
and then it's prints.
Yes. And so you can make a print of the canvas.
Yeah, and you can sell the print too.
And you can sell the
But
print.
once I learned that, I was like, whoa, I got to focus on this
Yes.
further down the line.
Yeah.
'Cause it takes a lot of time to do a canvas.
Oh heck yeah! And two, like with building your name, with creating different artwork and canvases. The dope part about art is it always appreciates.
Yeah.
So it's like somebody can buy it from you. You might sell it to them for $10,000, and you look up 2 years later,
Yeah,
the same
worth
might be
more.
exactly,
Yeah.
like 100,000.
Yeah.
And your
Oh,
art is
right.
so beautiful that it's like even this could be a canvas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It could be a canvas. So in your pursuit of growing your business, where do you as an artist, I'm always fascinated because I know you don't run out of ideas, but do you see yourself, like, do you envision how your store will look and all of that? Do you go that far?
Not yet.
Not yet?
But I know when I get a store, it's getting painted inside. It's going to get painted.
Right.
Yeah. I just want it to
Nice.
look like an art store.
Yeah, because your Instagram is like a museum. It's like a full art museum,
Yeah,
like all
it's-
of your pieces.
You should see my room.
Wow.
It's like splashes on a dresser, TV,
Wow.
like certain. It's
everywhere.
So it's got like a
Yeah.
whole little like personal nostalgia to it.
Yeah, everything has some type of splash. My clothes, not these. I'm just learning how to take them off. You like switch it.
Oh, yeah.
I used to buy so many clothes. Like, then my girlfriend, she'd be like, "Oh, you should just take your clothes off and put the same sweats or whatever you paint on. I'm like,
Right.
okay, you're right.
Yeah, because you got paint everywhere.
I keep buying the same sweats over and over and over. That's just not worth it.
I hear you. But too, man, it's like as soon as you throw on those sweats and you see the paint on them, you're like, you know what time
Because
it is.
I could go home right now and just get in the zone, just start painting, just forget I have this on, and start splashing, and it'll get everywhere.
Exactly. You like,
So I had to think about it now before I do it.
So you work a lot in the moment.
Yeah,
A lot in the moment.
I have I probably do like 3 pair of shoes when I leave here. When I go home, I had to go to the paint stores and up the street from it's out here in this area. So
Okay.
I had to get some more paint. Then I'm gonna go home and start to working again.
Is there anyone who inspires you?
I mean, like other
artists?
artists. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Blue the Gray. I don't know if y'all heard him.
oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
he's a great artist. Sutai. I don't know if y'all heard of her.
Oh yes, and she's
I don't even know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but it's like she just got a deal with like 602 the store.
Oh, okay.
Like she has her clothes inside the store now.
Nice.
Watching the canvases and then going in the clothing and then having it in the store is really
Right.
that's dope.
You gonna get there? I'll be like, look, Meezy's outfits are in the stores now.
The best feeling is one of the best feelings I had. I went inside the store and I seen a lady with one of my hats on that I didn't even sell it to her. Like,
Somebody probably bought it for a gift, right?
yeah, she just had it on, looking like, okay. I didn't want to go up to her like, yeah, you know, I made that hat.
You're welcome.
I would have.
But I get that a lot though. Like, a lot of people be like, oh, I seen someone with your hat or something on
Yeah.
here. We was at the store, we seen them here. Or I went in the Staples Center one day when my brother went to a Laker game.
Oh word.
As soon as we walked through the door, the dude was like, hey, you're Meezy, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, I've been trying to get something for my girlfriend for a long time. I was like, oh, okay.
Give me your contact, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of places I've been and I've ran into a lot of people. And I be
So
like,
it's
okay.
growing.
Yeah, so that keep me motivated too.
Right. They recognize
Yeah.
your talent.
When they recognize your style and
Right.
your work.
And they say,
that's
oh,
a-
that must be his piece right
Yeah,
there.
because on my hats, I basically just paint my girl or my dog or
Okay.
so they
So they
can know it's me. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's another reason why I didn't really like doing other
people. Yeah. Yeah,
So
no.
when you see this, you know who did it.
Exactly. Especially like when the point that you brought up of like people trying to like steal your taglines or steal your names and try to take credit for your work.
Yeah.
So, as an artist, I work from more of a business mind than I do an artist mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, as you're creating and as you're creating this business model, because that's what you're really doing. You're creating a business model. And what I commend you on is being able to take your talent and transfer that to amortizing it into a cash value. Because a lot of times, like I was saying earlier, you'll know you have a talent, but you'll think, oh, this isn't anything special. I mean, I can do it, so everybody else can probably do it too. And you don't realize, no, everyone can't do that.
Yeah.
This is truly my gift, my talent, and it should be amortized. And so when you place a value on that, people have to respect it and value it too. So as you grow and as you add pieces, so will the value of your work grow, and it'll add dimensions to it, because I can see you being like a multi-dimensional businessman because of the fact that you're talented in art, and art is transferable. Like you said, it can go to canvas, it can go to clothing, it can go to shoes, it can go all over the place. Can I manage you? I want to be your manager. Because you got that kind of talent.
Yeah, it depends. And then it depends on how I'm feeling. Like once I do shoes, I stop doing something else.
Okay, so you go by, that's another question. That's a good one. So you completely work on emotion, like
Yeah.
how you feel.
Like I get in shoes, I can't do clothes. Like
Okay.
I lose the love for it at the moment.
Okay.
But once I start doing clothes, I stop doing shoes.
Because you
Gotcha.
get fully
And that's when you kinda
entrenched.
just zone in.
Ah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So that's good to know. So I'll be like, you know what? He's not doing shoes this season. He's doing clothing.
You gotta leave them alone.
Leave him alone. He's doing canvas.
And
Leave him alone.
And then when you look at other artists' stuff, then they put a certain volume on it, and then you be like, oh, maybe I need to charge more.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Because
Yeah, 'cause
you
I was
look
gonna
at it and
ask
be
you
like,
that.
man, you charge
For that?
this much? I know I could get
That
this much then.
Exactly,
Right. So
100%.
so I was going to ask you that. How do you gauge your pricing? Like, how do you decide how much this should cost? Because, you know, it's your work.
Yeah, it depends. I don't try to be too high.
Okay. So you
Like-
want to keep it so that people can,
Yeah, to
you know,
get it.
so that people
so
can,
they
it can
afford
move, right?
Yeah,
And people
'cause
can
you try
afford
to
it.
put too high on. I just want everybody to be able to get it.
Oh, that's nice.
Like the money, really, it's good, but it's still like affordable for 'em.
Right.
Yeah, I could charge higher if I want to, but I just try to get as many people as I can in it.
in it
Yeah, I ain't trying to really like certain stuff might be higher than
than other.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Down the
Nice.
line, I might make one thing like, oh, I'm not never making this. I want this much for it,
Right.
and I'll stick to that value. Like, I won't sell these until I get this much.
Right.
Cause they buying regular shoes out here and selling them
And
for
that's right.
for $600
With nothing on
They'll
it.
go buy them $200 and then resell them for $600. Like,
That's right.
It's
Yeah.
like I get it, but I don't.
Well, we're going to come right back and we're going to ask Meezy some Lunch with the Finance Bunch questions. My name is Miss Charline, and you're listening to us on Dash Talk Radio.
Dash
and
Talk
we
Radio.
are Lunch with the Finance Bunch. And we're back. My name is Miss Charline, and Matthew's over there taking pictures.
I'm out
and
here
we,
doing it for the gram today.
and we are in the studio with Meezy, and he is an artist and a shoe designer, and we are so happy to have you here. This is the part of the show what we call the balance sheet. And so we ask our guests some questions and see what your response is going to be. And so, what is your most memorable paycheck you've ever earned? We don't want to know the amount. We
You can throw out the dollar amount, Meezy. You ain't got to be shy out here.
No, we only want to know. Well, you could if you want to.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
But I just we want to know what was your most memorable paycheck ever.
I have to think about that one.
Okay, so we'll come back to that one. What is one purchase you've made that you regret?
One purchase
One purchase
that I bought for myself.
yes, that you regret. Do you have one?
Nah, I don't think I really regret. Like, I never bought like a car or nothing, didn't like
And
regretted
regretted it?
Yeah,
No,
I
if you
don't-
bought it, you liked it, you wanted it, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. My first car. This is the only thing I regret. I didn't check the miles. Like, I didn't know nothing about it. It had like 100 and something
100,000
thousand.
miles on it.
It had like 140 something thousand.
Oh my God.
He's like, let's clarify.
I was just excited to get the car, and then the gas meter was backwards. So
Oh, wow.
when it was on full, it was actually on E. So as soon as I bought the car from the dude,
I was going to say, Meezy, where'd you get this car from?
yeah, as soon as I bought the car from the dude,
Mm-hmm.
I was driving for like 10 minutes and it ran out of gas. It
Oh,
cut
my
off.
goodness.
It cut off. I'm like, oh, I got to get my money back. so I called him and he's like, oh, I forgot to tell you that it's backwards. So he came and bought me some gas. I'm like,
The message in
I was
this
just, I was just so excited to get a car.
Don't
so
buy
I was-
don't buy a car from a friend. The message in this is be careful
was
where you
crazy.
buy your
Yeah.
cars from. Check the mileage and make sure the
that's the-
gas meter isn't in backwards.
Yeah. That's
Wow.
the first thing now. Just check the miles and make sure everything good before you buy a car.
Right. Now, did you think about that memorable paycheck?
I don't think I have received
A memorable paycheck yet?
a good enough paycheck to
Call
brag
it memorable. Okay.
about yet.
That's real. That's real. That's for the future.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
You
still.
working on that one.
I need a check, just a real good check, just one check.
I feel like Meezy holding out for like a real big number. That's
Right.
what
Yeah, I
he's
just
saying.
need
He's like,
check.
nah, that wasn't a big enough number.
I'm telling you, that's the price of art, man.
Yeah, 'cause a couple of hundred is okay.
But thousands and hundreds of
Yeah,
thousands
I
would
need
be
some
better.
thousands. Yeah,
Okay.
I need that.
What does success mean to you?
Success means when I'm gonna say everybody is looking up to you and you're happy about what you are doing,
Yes.
and you just keep setting goals and try to go after them.
Yeah.
Set as many goals as you can.
Okay.
Success. I'm not successful right now. I think I have like a lot more to go.
Yeah.
Like I want to have a store eventually one day.
Right.
When I could just have other people working and not. When I don't work, that's when I'm feel like I'm successful.
Exactly. He said, "I'm gonna be on vacation.
Yeah, I want to just be
vacation."
checking. I want to check. I want to make sure everything is good. Like check this, check that. I want to have money coming when I'm asleep.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Residual income. That's
I want the money to come when I'm asleep. So I'm working on that right now. So I'm gonna keep drawing and painting and drawing these characters and creating new stuff and
I
just
love
trying
that.
to set a limit.
Exactly.
Like these shoes right here, these shoes cost $160 in the store. And I just bought them just to paint. I ain't even paint them to make a profit off of.
You just bought them because you were inspired by
Yeah,
them.
like if somebody want to buy them, I'll sell them to them for the price that I bought them for.
You just wanted to do that art.
I just
on
wanted
them.
to see how they come out, just in case I want to do it again. Then the next one,
Nice.
it'll cost.
Well,
But I
Meezy.
just did that one just to do it.
Wow.
Well, Meezy, hit me anytime you just like want to do some inspiration.
Yeah,
You gonna do
I
it at the
just
set
sometimes-
price? I'm like, I'm cool. Let me come through and scoop those up.
Yeah,
You know what? It's been such a pleasure to have you here.
I appreciate being here.
Your art is amazing.
Yeah.
And
Thank
we're
you.
going to follow you and just to see where you're going. And, from Lunch with the Finance Bunch, we wish you all the best in your art
Definitely.
endeavors.
And can you let the people know again, like exactly where they can find you?
Yeah, please, before we...
My Instagram is MEZEON, MEZEON, and my email is mezeworld@icloud.com. All together.
So please check him out. His art is amazing.
Remember,
And
save your money this holiday. So you can cop
save
some
your
shoes.
money. Do not spend it on foolishness and buy some of these beautiful pieces of art from Meezy. I'm Miss Charline, and this is Lunch with the Finance Bunch on Dash Talk Radio, and we'll be right back. This is Miss Charline, and
God's gift, Matthew.
here we go. You're
Just
listening
playing.
to Lunch with the Finance Bunch on Dash Talk Radio, and we just wrapped up with Meezy. He is a shoe designer and artist.
And Meezy is out here killing it right now.
I
y'all.
mean, his shoes are amazing. The one thing that I picked up from him is that not only is he successful, but he gives back. And so I think my tip of the week should be that when you're creating whatever you're creating, also have a component in there at every level where you can give back.
Exactly. Big
Right?
time.
Yeah, because that sets the tone of your business. I'm Miss Charline. This is Lunch with the Finance Bunch, and we're so happy to be with you. Watch it. Listen to us on Dash Talk Radio at noon on Tuesdays,
Yes.
and you can watch us on YouTube every day.
Every single day. And be humble.
Right, Matthew? Be humble. Peace.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.